Saved by the linesman. We move. As Matt says, we move.
Greetings, Kopish. Finally get a win at the place, as me I say. It's a good look, but try not to get carried away. That was a poor performance, if you ask me. A lot of the players were definitely poor. It's just that we were playing against a poor Sheffield United team. I'm very worried when they coming out to that Chelsea game. Chelsea play a formation that automatically counters the way we have been playing, so something definitely has to change. But I can't complain, we've been losing, so it actually feels good to finally get a win. Firmino to me was very poor today. He needs to be putting those chances away. I'm glad that Fabinho, Jota and Keita are back in training. Hopefully we see all three. Definitely need something different, so we need that win to create a momentum going forward against Chelsea. Get ourselves back in the top four. Get things going again for us, Never walk alone.
What can I say? We finally got a win. I'm not going to say it was the best performance, but it was a good performance. I felt we changed up from the last game. I felt it was a lot more direct. We definitely weren't so predictable, and it was a good performance. It was a good performance. I know it's only Sheffield United, so I'm not going to get too excited. But as there's an old saying going, you can only beat what's in front of you, and I felt like we done that. I felt like we really done that. So a good performance. Curtis Jones, you played really well today, and you took your goal well. And I just thank God it was you that had the opportunity and not our number 9, because he would never have scored that. I know exactly if he was in that position, it would have been a straight baby back pass to the goalkeeper. Simple as that. And number 9, I don't even want to mention his name because I'm still upset with him, if I'm being totally honest. He had a one-on-one, and it was a poor finish. And then you had an effort which was which was going wide, and their defender came off the defender and deflected in. So your finishing's terrible, I must say. But overall, good performance from Liverpool. Hopefully we've got Chelsea next. Hopefully we can build on the performance. And I would like to say as well, good. We had a clean sheet, and I thought Alisson played really well in goals. Oh, sorry, Alisson. Oh, I'm pretty certain that's what the commentator kept saying every 5 minutes. No, it's not Alisson. It was Adrian that was playing today. So commentator, don't know what he was on, but this Alisson thing, I don't know why no one didn't tell you. It was weird. It was really weird. But yeah, it was a good performance. Kabak, Phillips, and Adrian got your clean sheet, and I'm probably the first ones to slag them off. But we got the clean sheets. That's the main thing. And jog on. Let's get that Chelsea game coming, and hopefully we can get a win and build on today. Okay. Big up.
Yes, lads. And ladettes, there's no beats here. Yes, my first review. LFC gang. Kopish gang. Let's get into it. The review. The game was decent game, yeah. First thing I said to myself, I guarantee you, I said it in my WhatsApp group, I said, any money Liverpool or someone's going to score an own goal. Kabak and Adrian and Philip. I thought, there's an own goal coming. And lo and behold, it was an own goal. Saved by the linesman. We move. As Matt says, we move. Straight to Firmino, 1-on-1 with the keeper. What does he do? He hits it straight at the keeper. Minamino had the same exact situation. What did he do? He sat 2 guys on the floor, slotted it with the outside of the foot. Genie has a good shot on goal. He somehow comes off the keeper, lands on Firmino's foot, and my man, I'm waiting for him to blast that left foot, and he tries to slot in Mane, and I was, hell no, Firmino, you just did that. He got it back, the byline, crossed it back. Defender clears it straight to Jones. Oh my days, Mrs. Jones, we need to thank you for bringing Curtis Jones into the world now. Boom! Bomb corner. Love it, bruv. I love it when it's like someone just shoots and it's just so accurate. Bomb corner, top corner. side netting. Then they're checking if the ball went over the line. Hell no, VAR. Just piss off, bruv. Piss out my life with these dead refs and VAR combined. The other angle showed it was in, and if these refs chucked it, oh my days. And I said straight up, Phil Foden, come outside, bro. Curtis wants a word. Get me, gotta take your lunch money and everything. Trent, I can't remember. Someone passed the ball into Mane. Mane gets brought down, and I was like, oh, penalty. I'm showing a penalty. Then Firmino gets the ball. He wiggles through a couple of man. I'm thinking, genius. Then he takes some dead blop shot, yeah. Luckily, it hits the defender and loops over the keeper and goes in. And I'm like, yeah, I can cleanly celebrate this because there's no offside. I didn't see no foul. I didn't see no, like, the foul was for us. But I was like, yeah, I was confident to celebrate that. And again, goal. Then they replay. Then I saw the replay of Firmino's shot. That was going to the corner flag, like corner flag. Alhamdulillah, bro. That breast toe got in the way. Oh, Salah, these easy chances need to be put in the way, yeah? That right foot is so stiff, bro. Use your right foot more. Get more comfortable, Salah. Use it. Pass with it. Shoot with it. Then Navigator came on. Oh, hey, guess what he did, lads? He did the step over. He did the drive. He tried to do the through ball. He did the through ball, but obviously he's rusty in it. But that's what our midfield is missing, bro. How many times we see Genie, although he played sick today, he does those drives, but never ever attempts those through balls. I don't know why, bro. Attempt it, bro. There's a 50-50 chance it can go through. And that's the review, guys. Liverpool played well, so hopefully they can continue this. Imagine we finish second. United fans, oh my days, I'm gonna come for you next. Till next time, guys. I'll see you guys Friday, hopefully. Peace.
What's up, Kopish? Just won 2-0 against Sheffield United away from home. Just finished watching the game. Thought I'd get the review in while the thoughts are still fresh. It was a good win. I thought Curtis Jones played really well. I thought Trent in that second half, especially like for the first half of the second half, played really well. And there was some nice link-up play, especially for that second goal just before. And generally, I'm very happy with that win. But I'm not going to get too gassed about it just yet because with our form this season, you know, we could just go and throw the progress away in the next couple of games. Because obviously we've caught ground on the top four now. I thought top four was fully over after the Leicester game, but with Chelsea dropping points as well, and I see the way Leicester are just slipping down, you know, top four is still up for grabs, I think. But I think Thursday's game against Chelsea is so crucial, and that's why I'm not getting my hopes up about this win just yet. I want to see how we perform against Chelsea. I thought Naby Keita, when he came on, he showed some good touches, and I thought he was very progressive. Like I saw that there was that one passage of play where he sort of like just did a couple step overs and just drove forward and tried to play a through ball. It was encouraging to see some of that. Yeah, we were 2-0 up, but hopefully him being back is gonna be a massive boost for the next few games. And I thought, other than that, comfortable performance other than a few chances we gave away in the first half. That own goal that was disallowed in the first half had me shook for a little bit, but yeah, as I said, Chelsea is crucial now. We need to try and leapfrog them, get back into that top four, and yeah, let's just make sure we stay in the Champions League despite the poor season, and then we can come back and attack the league next season.
Big up Kop-Ish, it's your boy Demo Dre, and we finally won a game. Listen, I'm celebrating this victory. Nobody can tell me nothing. The Sheffield team, they spanked Manchester United at Old Trafford, so I'm celebrating, and it was a great victory. Special shout out to Nat Phillips. He was awesome on the night. Drifty, I think you really need to watch that game again because I think you gave him a 6 or a 6.5. That's madness, bro. And please don't make what have none. But this is about Curtis Jones. I thought he was excellent. He's my man of the match, and I feel like a proud dad because I've watched him grow from the youth system come all the way up to the first team. He ended the game with a 96% pass accuracy. He does not give the ball away. He had 13 final third passes. He He created 2 big chances. He had a goal and an interception, and he was just on smoke. Curtis Jones is a baller, bro, and I'm just glad to see him do well. He is now the best. He now has the best pass completion percentage for players under 21 in the whole league, with a 92% pass percentage, and it just shows he doesn't give the ball away. Foden is second, and Foden has an 88% pass percentage. So big up Curtis Jones, big up Kop-Ish, big up the whole of the man them, and Liverpool top 4 hopes is on again. So big up the man them, big up.
Just want to say big up Kopish every time for letting me and viewers have a say in your show. Hope you boys are doing well, and yeah, this is my review. So my thoughts on the game today: Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 0. Great performance from Liverpool. I think this was a performance that we actually needed, and I can't lie to you, I was worried before the game because in that first half, I think Bobby had great chances to put us in front, and right now, watching Liverpool, you couldn't see where a goal was coming from, and I think the fact that Jones scored, I think settled the nerves, and I think, I don't know about you, but I was more relaxed in the game, thinking that, okay, cool, we can get through this. Then Bobby Firmino got his goal in the second half, and we killed the game off. So yeah, I don't think there's much to say. I think a victory that should have been easy in the first half, deserved victory, and we move on to Chelsea. And here's what I want to know now, is that the game against Chelsea is a big game for us, because right now, they're on top of us in terms of our chase and getting top 4 here. And I just want to see Klopp just change the way we attack, in my opinion. Like, throw Chelsea off, because our home form has been shocking. And the reason why it's been shocking is because we set up the same way and we attack the same way. And I just think, I've watched a lot of Chelsea this season with their new manager in Thomas Tuchel, and I think they like to dominate on the ball a lot. And I just think, why doesn't the Klopp just do what the other teams have been doing to us and we do it to Chelsea? Like, sit back and hit Chelsea on the counter, because I just really think that it will work. And I think it will throw Chelsea off. So yeah, just throw these men off and see what happens, because I think that's the only way we're going to get a win. So yeah.
Boom! And it's Saint from Saint LFC TV. Shout out Matt, Callum, Drifty, each and every time. Boy, we got a win, yeah? That's what it feels like to win in 2021. Jeez, I'm here for it. I love it. Yeah, man. Not going to get too gassed. Obviously, we only beat Sheffield United, and we should be beating Sheffield United, along with all the other teams that slapped us. But you can only beat who's in front of you, innit? And yeah, man, it was a good performance. I do think that we gave up too many chances that if we face another team like we're going to face on Thursday, they could slap us if we give them those chances, innit? So I wasn't happy about that. Obviously, Kabak is a little bit iffy, innit? Let's just call it what it is, innit? Kabak ain't quite what we need, innit? But we gonna have to do, innit? Watching the review show, I agree with you, man them. I agree with the Kopish man them. I definitely, and unfortunately, I can't even believe man saying that, Fabinho needs to get back in centre back, boy. It ain't time to free up that man them from the CB jail at all. You're gonna have to carry on your bird and help and secure that back line. But listen, other than that, I thought Trent had a bad boy game. Like, seriously, that's the Trent that we need, innit? The Trent that, like, switches up his attack and does a little bit defensively as well, to be fair. So yeah, definitely. But man of the match has to be Curtis. Hey, trust me. Bad boy, and I'm not talking about 50 Cent. Curtis Jones. Big boy. Smashed it. We now, not now, we've always had, but like I think others, rival fans, are starting to see that we definitely have a contender in that new young British attacking class with Foden and Greenwood and Saka. Jones is in there. He smashed it. And he's in a midfield with Thiago. So yeah, he did well. Attacking wise, Bobby, brother. You're not making it as a number 9 in it. It's not that time for you, rude boy. Although I did think that you had the better game out of all 3 of them, but you're just impotent up front, rude boy. You just not get it up. We need someone that's an absolute leg man, absolute badders. Do you know what I mean? Just popping them in. But yeah, now listen, we kept a clean sheet. Woo! And bring on Chelsea in it, yo.
Curtis, come out and play. But now, all jokes aside, yo, that was very good. Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 0. What I noticed from this game, man, first and foremost, Curtis, man of the match in my eyes. I don't know what else to say. You know, young kid out here leading the line. Like, there were times that he was the most advanced player, and I don't even understand that, because I thought Firmino was a striker, but he was the most advanced player on the field. Like, there were times where he was doing run-ins where he was so far up the pitch that they didn't even see him. Like, he had so many running lanes a day, it was crazy. So he definitely was man of the match in the game. He got his goal, very composed goal. That's a serious goal from a young kid. I mean, come on. Like, the composure to just slot the ball in the left-hand corner. Yo, what more can be said? Curtis, Joe, good game from the kid. Let me go with the positive first, because then we go get to, because we all know what the negative is in this game. But what I noticed was the change with this game plan was I saw Trent and Robo cutting into more centrally on the attack. So that caused some confusion with the team, because, you know, Trent, look at those 3 shots that Trent took. He took some, I mean, he should have scored at least one of them, but they were both on target. Great shots. Robo, he did the same thing. He was attacking centrally. They weren't spamming that go wide and cross thing. Like, the only one that was missed was from Robo to Salah, which that should have been a beautiful goal, to be honest with you. That was a beautiful counter attack. But yeah, I noticed that they were doing, like, I liked what I saw with that. It caused confusion with the back line. So I don't know if that's something that could be implemented further. Them going more centrally, the two the left back and the right back, the 2 backs, heading more centrally. Thiago had a good game. He's still rash as hell. I don't know what that is. Like, I don't understand how he always seems like he's confused every time he gets a foul. I mean, like, everybody can see it's a foul. That man is rash, but I mean, I guess that's just his game, you know, whatever. Mane was in the game today. It was good to see Naby get some minutes. It was good to see Milner back. It was definitely good to see Captain back. Captain Milner, that is. Old James, or whatever we call him, Milernino, or whatever we're gonna call him. It was good to see him get back on the pitch. The negatives. Okay, I'm gonna go with Kabak first. This kid, he ball watches. He really needs to cut that out of his game. Like, he literally always is ball watching and gets caught. There were so many breaks that if we played any better competition, those were goals. Like, he got beat backside so many times because he's ball watching. He really has to cut that out of his game. There was many chances that shouldn't have came. Other than that, the center back pairing was okay. They were okay. I mean, but it is what it is. We already know these two aren't good enough. Nat Phillips, I think he had a good game. He had a decent game. He was strong in the air as usual. The buzz cuts makes him look like an axe murderer, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I think he had a good game. The midfield, Wijnaldum, he did what he do. I mean, that man is a soldier. I'm like, anyway. Like, you can disrespect his game as you want to, but he is a soldier. He is always in the front line, ready to go to war, ready to go to battle, 90 minutes out of the game. Hey, I don't need no break. Hey, I'm not even probably going to be here next year, but I don't need no breaks. Who takes breaks? Who takes breaks? Like, he's super reliable. It's crazy. So he just did his thing, holding the ball up well. He made a couple advanced runs that was beautiful. The end product, the final third of it didn't work out, but it still was good to see him doing it. He actually he should have had a goal too. Goalkeeper, basically robbed him of his goal, but I mean, it was another good game from Genie. Bobby Firmino. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Bobby Dazzler. Robert, as Drifty would call him. Bruh, I'm telling you, it's time, man. No, we can't do this no more. I think the honeymoon is over. The marriage is over. We need to separate and unreconcilable differences. It's divorce time. That one chance that he had at the middle of the pitch, how do you not score that? I don't care if the goalie made a miraculous save or not. How do you not slot that? If that fell to Salah or it fell to Mane, that is going bottom corner all day. Like, how do you not slot that home? How, Bobby? How do you not slot that? Even his goal, which got disallowed, rightly so, because if you actually look at it, the camera angle shows it was going completely wide. It was going wide. His shooting boots, I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know if he's overthinking it, but he needs the whole bench, man. I told you, 7 games, man. He needs a whole bench. Like, he just needs to go take a seat, and I need Klopp to see that, man. Klopp, I understand he's one of your favorites and all, but bro, if we didn't score, can you imagine, man? Bobby, he needs the whole bench, man. He needs the whole bench. Mane, like I said before, he was okay. Salah, he was in the game, he was okay. Other than that, man, the team in the whole played decently, but I can't get too excited about it. Only excitement I got from the game was from Curtis and seeing Naby came in. He played some. He made a quick little impact while he was in there. It was good to see. Made a couple of runs. Hopefully we can keep that going. We got Chelsea next, and we move.
Yes, Team Kop-Ish. It's your boy, Mr. Laser, LFC. And today, Liverpool finally got their first Premier League win in 5 attempts against Sheffield United. Goals coming from Curtis Jones and Bobby Firmino, although the goal was credited as an own goal by a Sheffield United player. I can't remember who it was. But anyway, boy, we needed those 3 points, man. It's a huge relief, man, because I couldn't imagine Liverpool losing 5 games on a bounce. Madness. But anyway, we got the 3 points. We kept the bed sheets clean, and it's a step in the right direction. I'm not going to get overly gassed because we beat a team that's bottom of the table, Sheffield United. Every man's passed through that team already. You know what I mean? Every man scored against them. Every other team in the Premier League has gone through them. They've lost like over 20-something games or whatever it is. It's ridiculous. Essentially, Sheffield United is a championship team. So for me, I'm not going to get overly gassed at this minute of time. I'm happy. I'm not going to go overboard, you know what I mean? Because there's still a mountain to climb in regards to the top 4 race. If we want to get back in the top 4 and we have aspirations in there, for me, we got to show what we're made of against Chelsea this coming Thursday. That's going to be a huge game. We're 1 point behind them now in the table. We beat them. I think we jump back into the top 4 place. And it looks like other teams are starting to drop points. Leicester dropped points today. You had West Ham dropping points yesterday against Man City. Chelsea dropped points today. It was a draw against Man United. So it's going to be a battle for top 4. I've always maintained that. Don't get it twisted. I'm not still 100% sure if Liverpool are searched for, we're going to get in there. But we've got a chance. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's a huge relief getting that victory today for the boys. It's been a hard week. It's been a tough, week with the sad, bad, tragic news of Alisson Becker losing his father under those circumstances. It's got to be very hard on him. Hard on the team as well. Even like the manager, Jurgen Klopp, you know what I mean? He's just recently lost his mother. So it's just been one bad thing after another for Liverpool Football Club. You know what I'm saying? So I know the team would have felt that as well. So it's a big win for the boys in that regard. You know what I'm saying? The boys did Alisson Becker proud, you know, getting the victory and that. And I hope when he does return back to the team and that, you know, he's in the right place. Because it's going to be tough for the meantime. It's going to be tough all the way around, to be honest, losing your father like that. You know what I'm saying? For me, in the first half and that now, we played very positively. I thought that we were threading the ball quicker. You know, we were running in behind. We had a few chances, a few openings. There was one particular opening where Bobby Firmino should have buried his chance, to be honest with you. And that goes to show the confidence and the state that Robert's in at the moment. You know what I mean? And that, like, if it was like 3 years ago or even 2 seasons ago, I would have done a no-look celebration a little bit. Yeah, you get me, fam. You know what I mean? Because that's the smoke that Liverpool was on. That's the crowd that we were on in them times. But now our confidence is just low. You know what I mean? It's dropped. So I had no faith in Bobby Firmino scoring it and, you know, to shoot it straight at the keeper. But anyway, we had a couple more other chances as well. But we should have been 1-0 up after half an hour. I felt that Kabak and Phillips, that partnership, I'm a bit unsure for the game on Thursday. I think personally, when we play Chelsea, we need to drop a few yards deeper, because if Chelsea try that, getting them balls in behind, we're going to be in trouble, because Kabak, although he's young, his position, he's got to sort his positioning. He's still got time. I'm going to give him time like I've maintained from the start. I ain't going to jump down his backs now because he's young. You know what I mean? But sometimes he's getting caught too quick. He's like he's in no man's land. You know what I mean? And there's a few chances where Sheffield United were through. And if they had more confidence, they could have took it. There was one particular chance where I think they scored, but it was offside. And I thought, here we go. They're going to check the monitor, faff about as usual, and they're going to rob us. And Sheffield United is going to be 1 goal up. But anyway, we got away with that. Phillips, like I said, just going back, I think we need to sort out our high line. Because we wasn't high like we've been in the past, but it was quite high because his pace is slow. It's like a snail. You know what I mean? We can't be doing that against Chelsea, so we got to adapt a different strategy. But anyway, yeah, we had a few chances. Went in level on the break. I thought, here we go, same old story. I thought, you know what, Liverpool need to get a goal early in the second half. It's imperative that we score early, because the longer we leave it, as it been 0-0, you know what I mean, the anxiety is going to creep in and we're going to struggle. So we get the goal. Curtis Jones, the ball was kept in it, where it was bare, you know, like literally on the line. I thought, here we go, please, VAR, don't mess about and try and say, you know what I mean, it went out of play. And then Curtis Jones took it well. You know what I mean? It was a well-taken goal. We go 1-0 up. I thought, yes. But for me, I thought we need to get a second goal, because the way Liverpool have been playing of late, we seem to struggle to keep clean sheets, and there's always a VAR controversy round the corner. So, yeah, so when we had more chances, more openings, and then Bobby Firmino kind of showed some of the old Bobby, you know, weaving and dancing his way through, and then he takes a shot. I'm thinking, just shoot. You know, you got nothing to lose. Takes a shot now, and it deflects over their keeper, Ramsdale. You know what I mean? So we go 2-0 up. I was happy with that. But the credit to the goal to one of the Sheffield United players, so it was an own goal. But for me, I don't business. You know what I mean? We go 2-0 up. And I think for them, it was about shutting down the game and just controlling it, maintaining control in the midfield and playing on the counter, which we did. I seen one stage where Sheffield United had quite a bit of possession, and then we were clearly playing on the counter. You know what I mean? But only one other negative we got. There was moments where Sheffield United were bullying us at the back. I seen Ollie McBurley get a few chances. You know what I mean? He was breezing past Nat Phillips and breezing past Kabak. And then other player, I can't remember his name, I think his name's Burke or something like that. You know what I mean? There was one moment where they crossed in the ball. I think it was on the 60th minute or whatever. And I think it was Ollie McBurley headed it and it just went wide of the post. Adrian looked like a beater, man. So we kind of got away with this. We need to do a bit more better. We will play a lot better, to be honest, when we play Chelsea on Thursday, because that's going to be a huge game. If we've got aspirations to get in the top 4, and for me, if we can get the 3 points against Chelsea midweek, we got a huge chance. We got a chance to get in the top 4 ways. If we don't, then for me, it's over. I think the boys played well on the whole. Keita came back into the fray, so I'm happy about that. Let's see how long he can manage it, how long he could last. You know, because he's just had pure bad luck this season with the injuries. You know, Milner returned back as well. Apparently, there's talk about Fabinho coming back, you know, and Jota. So hopefully we get them guns back. You know, we can have a good run for the remainder of the season. Who knows what can happen? You know, football's a funny old game. Yeah, man, on the whole, like I said, yeah, it was a good victory. I'm not going to get overly gassed by it. You know, it's just 3 points at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We move, we march on. You know, big up all the Kop-Ish man, then big up all the Liverpool supporters, big up everyone that contributes to the channel in any way, shape or form. It's yours and truly, Mr. Laser, LFC. I'm out.
What's good, Kop-Ish? Matt Callum Drifty. Hope you guys are well. So we got the win against Sheffield United. Finally a win, and it actually feels amazing. You know, we've lost our last 4 Premier League games. Going into this, of course I wasn't confident at all. I don't think I'm going to be confident for any game going forward. I mean, that's the reality. I think that's fair. I mean, even still, like, you know, back in January or back in December, there were so many games I wasn't confident for. And how can you be confident going into Premier League game with all the injuries that we've had, all the absentees? I mean, like, it's just the reality. So, yeah, look, it was a great result. Curtis Jones, solid performance, very impressive. He's a quality youngster. You know, we've said it many times before. Yeah, he, you know, it hasn't necessarily been so easy for him this season. It hasn't really been easy for anyone. But, you know, he stepped up in a few games and he stepped up today. Big credit to him. Gini Wijnaldum, I thought, was boss. I really do. He ran the midfield very well. Excellent captain's performance. You know, we know how useful Gini Wijnaldum is in the midfield. He's brilliant carrying the ball, transitions, tackling, interceptions. And I think he doesn't get the respect he deserves a lot of the time. Yeah, sometimes he can be frustrating. But if you look at him and look at what he did, it's integral for any team and any team that wants to win the game. So, yeah, very happy with the win. Yeah, it's against Sheffield United. And, yeah, you know, we can't... Well, there's no point getting too hyped up. Top 4 is going to be a battle towards the end. One thing I would say is it's kind of annoying we didn't go for more goals. I think goal difference could be quite important towards the end of the season. I really do. It's going to be really tight. It really is going to be tight. So I felt we could have gone for more goals, but still, obviously, 3 points is the main thing. Nonetheless, we won, but I do think our defense is very, very dodgy. I think with a better attacking team that we played against, they would have ripped us apart. I'm not really happy with Kabak and Phillips playing together, to be honest. Definitely would much rather see Phillips with Davis or Phillips with Fabinho when Fabinho comes back against Chelsea. Their quality attack, we have to be playing Fabinho. Hopefully he's fit. He better be. Kabak, not ready for me at the moment. He hasn't given me any confidence. Hasn't shown any signs that he's settled. And yes, he's a youngster. And yeah, you know, you can't be too hard on you know, judging players when they're you know, when they haven't played for a long time and that type of thing. But still, we don't have any room for error. We don't have any room for poor performances right now. I mean, if we were top of the league with 6 points, then we could embed the youngsters in or something like that, or give Kabak a few games. But no, we got to get results. You got to be ruthless. There's nothing wrong with saying this guy's not good enough to start, or this guy should be playing, or here and there, we should be doing this, we should be doing that. And you can't, like, there's nothing wrong with that. So, you know, we've got to get top 4. We need the best players on the pitch every game. And there's no room, there's no time. We don't have any opportunities or any room for slip up. We've got to play our best team every single game. And Kabak, I don't think he's there right now, and that's just the truth. That's just my observation. I don't think I'm alone in saying that. But still, yeah, good win. Chelsea game is massive. I mean, we cannot lose that game. Am I confident of top 4 at the moment? Not really. That's just the reality. I'm very, very hopeful that Jota comes back. You know, I gather the illness that he had was just a small illness. That's what Klopp said in his post-match interview. So yeah, big game against Chelsea. Come on the Redmen. Come on the boys. Good win. Keep it going. No more injuries. You know, hopefully all our players are doing well in the treatment room. But yeah, massive win. Very, very pleased. Come on the boys. Big up to you guys at Kopish as per usual. And that's it from me. Come on the Reds. You'll never walk alone.